Hello, hello, welcome. It is Pippa from Ocean Time, and I'm live on Sunday morning. Sunday Funday. I should have a glass of water. I did a lot of talking yesterday, and now I can't talk now. All right, so how are you? What is going on? How many days to your next cruise? Have you got a cruise booked? Let me know. If you're watching the replay, stick around. I will be very informative today. So it didn't go live last Sunday because I didn't have any internet. Crazy, but true. Was on board, had a ball. So I want to start at the very beginning. Please say hi, don't be shy. When 45 days out is when you can check in, online check in. You can go via the app or on the computer. I tried the computer. It never worked for me. So I thought you had to go via the app, but people have done it via the computer, they tell me, because they've uploaded photos. Hi, Jeff. Diane, hello, hello. 12 weeks until celebrity eclipse. Nice. G'day. Hi, Danny. Hope you're very well. So 45 days out, do your online check-in. It is easy through the app, and you need ID, passport if you're going international. Even if you're going domestic, just put in you can edit manually and put in your driver's license. People say, oh, no, it's okay, I'll just do it at the port. And they don't mind if it takes a little bit of time. And look, if you can't do it because you're not tech savvy or whatever, that's completely fine. But I would recommend asking a family member to help you do it, because let's say on 4,500 passengers, let's say 60 people didn't do their online check-in. It will take, let's say, an extra minute to put all that information in. 6 people, an extra minute. That's an extra hour for the staff to not be able to quickly get people through. The the check-in at the terminal is amazing and fantastic, and their processes, that's how they get 4,500 people on board. I love it. But again, I highly recommend 45 days out, go do your online check-in. It also gives you a check-in time, whether that be 11, 11:30, 12, 12:30. So the earlier you check in, the better off you'll be. Is that Mr. John? Hello, sir. Live from on board. I apologize for my coughing. Robert, g'day. MJ, hello, hello. Are you from Seattle today? Nice, nice. Oh, there you go. Jeff's Wonder Group Cruise in the morning. Woot, woot. Love it. Cannot wait for group cruising. Andrew, good morning. Mr. Paul Crow, live from, I want to say Mariner. I apologize if that is incorrect. Vanessa, hello, hello. Joy, hi. Is that everybody? All right. Now, so, online check-in, 45 days out, highly recommend it. 30 days out, you're going to get your cruise documentation. That will have your luggage tags on it. I've got it over there. But if you read the T's and C's, it will talk about gratuities and that you'll be paying this and that. It is a generic American documentation. If you booked in Australia in any form, disregard it. Randy, you got me live, buddy. Hi. Jenny, good morning, good morning. 10 more sleeps. That's what I'm talking about. So that's 30 days out. Get your luggage tags. Another thing I saw at the terminal, a lot of people didn't have their luggage tags and they got to go and get ones made up. Like, I highly recommend you print your luggage tags out and put them on your luggage any way, which way you can, just so you drop it off. Perfect. All right. Then embarkation day. Again, I highly, strongly recommend coming at your check-in time. It will just make the flow go smoother, and you won't be waiting around because they do look and check. So finally, yes, sir. Alrighty. Any questions? I had an absolute ball on my cruises. Then I'm still waiting for Crown and Anchor points. How long does it take? Normally it's 6 days or 6 nights. Interesting. If it was definitely more than 8 or 10, I would be calling. Another thing I didn't realize, but on the app, it actually tells you your Crown and Anchor and your points. Because I would always go into the website, but on the app, it tells you. So that's nice and handy. So I've gone to do check-in. I think I've talked about it before as well, where you come in at your correct time, you drop your luggage off. They will check at the door your vaccine certificate and your rat test. I believe people are showing just photos of the rat tests. You go upstairs at check-in, very quick process, especially if you've done it all online. And then you'll go through security, and it's the same as the airport. Take out your laptops, just be prepared. When I fly now, I always wear kind of the same clothes. I'll have a nice loose dress. I'll normally wear thongs, so it's easy to get them on and off. And I wear a denim jacket. In my denim jacket, I have my phone, I have my passport, I have my cord for my phone charger. That's all I have. So when I come up to the security line, I literally take off my jacket. If they ask for you to take off your shoes, some places are different, and I can easily slip them on or off, and then I walk through. It's that simple. I streamline it. I love it. Then you'll go through Border Force. Again, that was a really quick process. The line, I didn't, oh no, I think there was a line, but it moved fast. It wasn't an issue. And then there's the walk to the ship. Yay. Brandon's on here too. All right. Are you pinnacle yet? Nope. Oh, it's only been 2 weeks. Yeah, I would call. Down Under Cruise. Any suggestions? We came off the Carnival Horizon. When we got home, there was a check in US dollars for the balance of the onboard credit. Banks do not accept US checks. Really? Why would they not accept US checks? Go to a different bank. Who do you bank with? I've had US checks, and I got them cleared, I don't know what to say. I was with probably ANZ, NAB, or Commonwealth. They should take a US check. However, they will charge you, I think it was like $20 to do that transaction. Teresa, hello. I think thongs had a different meaning in the US. Yes, they do, sir. Oh, because I said I take my thongs on and off. I think I might have to put that in a video. Speaking of which, some people have reached out. I need to do some videos. Yes, I do. I have been insanely crazy, too busy for my liking, but I will get around to it. I will. Rosalind, hello. How good is it to be on the ocean again? It's outstanding. And I still don't think I'm taking it in enough, There's just so much to do and see, and I'm on the go, which I love, but I also need, and I will. I've got some cruises coming up where I'm solo. I know probably the least amount of people on board. So, and I'm sure I'll meet new people, but just to, chill out. There we go. Oh, where the Bank of Melbourne and both the post office and the branch would not accept the carnival check. Maybe it's carnival and not the. No, I kid. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why they wouldn't accept it. I would Google, and like I said, I have had American checks, and they got cleared. It just cost a lot. Oh, Rita, how are you? Was there much COVID cases? Every cruise, there will be cases. Just like on land, there's COVID in the community. We're talking quantum, you're talking 4,500 passengers, say 2,000 crew. I'll split the difference. Let's say 5,000 people are on board that ship. You go to not any small town, but that's a small town. And there is cases. It's the same as I bring it back to gastro. Small town, there's 5 doctors, 20 people go to each doctor. There's actually 100 cases in that small town. But because one doctor only gets 20 cases, he doesn't know that it's an outbreak. She doesn't realize. On a cruise ship, it's all got to be transparent. And so they all go to one doctor. So the doctor knows, we have 100 cases, and they have to tell the authorities. That's the difference. Back to COVID, like I said, people having their negative tests. I've heard of people having COVID and trying to still get on. I have heard of that. And I don't know how quickly people develop it to when they test negative to positive and things like that. I don't like to dwell on it. I'll talk about it, but if I get COVID on a ship, I get COVID on a ship and I deal with it, and then I get over it. I did a 10-day cruise and then a 5-day back-to-back, then a 5-day cruise with my children. On day 2 or 3, I had, I think maybe a sore throat, tested, and then tested for the rest of the cruise. All negative. It was something else. I don't know. That's it. But as far as cases, and this is on any cruise, on any ship, it will be exaggerated. People make things up. It's the same as Quantum missed out on Mystery Island this cruise, and the rumour mill is huge. And I don't quite understand it. And don't believe everything a crew member tells you as well, because 1, they might have no idea. 2, they like to make things up as well. Like when I worked on Viking Serenade out of Los Angeles doing the Mexican Riviera, it was 3 and 4 day cruises, but there was a cruise director on there. I wonder if that was Dan. And he would say, please go into the casino, say hello to Pippa for me. Her uncle is Crocodile Dundee, Paul Hogan. Every cruise. And people would come in and go, hey, is your uncle Paul Hogan? Like, yeah, sure. Same as I was from Queensland, early 2000s, Crocodile Hunter, Steve Irwin. It was huge in America. And people would go, oh, you're from Australia. And then they'd go straight away, oh, Crocodile Hunter. I'm like, yeah, he's my neighbor. I don't know whether they believe me or not, but I'm just saying. Crew don't necessarily tell passengers the truth. You're welcome. Hi, Kim. Thank you for your information. Very helpful. Oh, awesome. I love it. And I love talking about cruising. Jeff, I always bring a few over-the-counter tests to check myself instead of asking medical. Yes, great idea. Hello, Patricia. Hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed your cruise. I thought your uncle is Ron Hiller. I did not know this. I could start that rumor. All right. Now, so we talked about check-in 45 days out. Luggage tags, cruise documents, e-documents 30 days out. Talked about getting to the port. If you want to stay, drive there and park there, online parking, I would recommend strongly because it's booking out fast. Drop your bags off, go at the correct time. It's a nice flow through. Then get on board. On average, your cabin is going to be available from 2 p.m. And yeah, but let's talk about debark. We got on, now we're getting off. If you've got the key, you're going to get special key luggage tags. When you get off the ship, they will be the closest to the exit. I haven't used these yet because I just take my luggage off with me. If you're able, and if you want to, it's I think they say 240-meter walk. Other thing to remember though, when getting off the ship, is there is only one elevator that would take around 10 people with luggage kind of thing, or wheelchairs, or a travelator. So if you don't have much luggage, I think that will be easier, but I totally understand people taking their luggage off with them. And then you go out of the terminal. I want to ask, why do people, when they get off the ship, hang around at the terminal? Now, is it because they've arranged for someone to pick them up at 9 o'clock, but then they got off at 7, and so they're just waiting around there for 2 hours? I don't understand. Like, when I get off the ship, I just want to leave. So I would call, if someone was picking me up, I would go, hey, I'm actually leaving the ship now. And speaking of which, when I did my back-to-back, I left the ship and got outside within 26 minutes. There was 4,500 people getting off. There, like I said, with the elevator and the travelator, you have to wait for kind of thing. 26 minutes, I was happy over the moon. When I got off on the 5-nighter, I think it was maybe only 12 minutes. So me personally, let me tell you this story as well. So I work at the cruise ship terminal, and so there was a lady, and I said, and I'll ask, how was your check-in? And she said, we had to wait in line for an hour. And I'm like, really? Because there wasn't not many lines, like outside or inside. I don't know about security or border force, that I don't know. But she said, I had to wait in line for an hour. I went, oh, wow. I was surprised. And then I went, okay, well, to get 4,500 people on, I guess there might be a line here or there, but, you got on board. What time did you get on board? And she said, 12 o'clock. And I went, 12 o'clock? That's still pretty good, isn't it? And she goes, well, actually, my check-in time was 12:30. And I was like, and I guess she wasn't complaining. Well, I don't know if she was about being in line for an hour, but maybe you're in line for an hour because you weren't even meant to be in line. And so, yeah, it's interesting. And maybe it's not people complaining. They're just telling their story. But yeah, it's sort of, after all that, I was like, please, you got on half an hour before your check-in time. You should be spruiking that, like, how amazing and awesome that was. So that's just me. Hi, Dennis. Did I miss anyone? Hey, Pippa, Australia is so small. We all live next door to each other. That is true. That is true. We do. And that's what I say. And I still would get it, and I would still get it now probably, where, "Oh, I live in Brisbane," and they'll go, "Oh, do you know Jim?" "Yeah, he's in 2 suburbs away." Robert, wondering why they're rushed off when their pickup is not for another hour or so. Exactly. I don't get it. I don't understand either. Oh, Brandon, what's a travel later? Really? So when you're at the airport and it's not an escalator because it doesn't go up or down, it's a travelator. It goes from that way to that way, just flat travel. But saying that at the cruise ship terminal, it's it's on an angle, but it's flat for the luggage. Jeff, hello, hello. Simon's in the house. Brad missed my alarm. Oh my goodness. Missed the halftime show? I don't think so. All right. Let me talk about this. If you are platinum and above on the Crown and Anchor, you get to go to the welcome back party. Yay! Which they call the top tier event, not the welcome back party. Anyway, I've been on 3 cruises, and this is the last cruise was the first time I got the invitation. The first 2 I didn't. However, on day 2 at 9:50, I asked, I don't know if it was the Diamond Concierge or the Crown and Anchor person, if they were doing a welcome back party. And they went, yeah, in 270, like in 10 minutes. So I whole-tailed my tushy down to the other end of the ship. And but I can comfortably say, if you are cruising on Quantum of the Seas and you are platinum and above, go to the top tier event, day 2, 10 o'clock, 10:15 in 270. If you don't get the invitation, still go. All right. They have beautiful cocktail, like it's what's the word? It's a mocktail, but it's like fruit juice, I guess, or champagne. So I like to go. Speaking of champagne, it was the first time I got a bottle in my cabin. I loved it. And it came in this beautiful carry case because I'm all about the logo. I just love it. So very cool. Good morning, Tony. So here we go. Jeff, I wonder why. So it's level on 1 floor. We call those moving walkways. See how different we are. So you didn't. So a moving walkway, like I get walkway and it moves. A travelator, escalator. It's a bit like a thong and a G-string. A bit like an elevator or a lift. Do you know what a lift is, Brandon? Was the event good? I enjoyed it. So at the top tier event, if you're platinum and above, you have the captain there, and the captain will talk about the company, new ships, even spoke about Lullapah. It's coming. It's in the works. That's all we kind of know. And then you'll have the loyalty ambassador, bring out, welcome new Pinnacle members and things like that. And yeah, so I always enjoy it. I like going. Oh no, here we go. Now, not to be technical, but are they travel late? I'm terrible at English. That's the same, isn't it? Oh no, it's an O and an A. Travelators, I don't know. That's terrible, Brad, because you know that I can't read or speak England. Stop picking on Pippa. No. Are you working tomorrow? I'll see you. I am working tomorrow. No, I don't know what. This is how busy I am. I literally don't know what day it is. And of course I'm working tomorrow because I work every day. Well, and escalators go from one floor to another. That is correct. That's what I said. Travel elaters. Travel laters. Oh, you confused me less than many people in my own country. Oh dear. Danny I got so sick from the cruise. Tell me this, and I guess maybe because people do get home and they are sick, they test themselves. I wouldn't test. I wouldn't test myself if I didn't have symptoms, I guess. But I think people, it sounded like that they were testing themselves regardless, just because they got home. Yep, COVID and still recovering. You must have hung out with some people I know. Robert's got to run. Always taking care. Oh, great question. My next cruise is the Ocean Time Group Cruise. It's my 20th of January. It is crazy price at the moment. It's like $800 for 10 nights. Amazing. Honestly, hang on. I'll just drink this to get some liquid. Speaking of which, I am going out today. People that are friends with me on Facebook, look out. Kim, hello. If you have the key, do you need to book to go on the North? Ooh. Let's go back. And do you have to book to go on the North Star? Is there set times we go on? Yes, there is. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to find the paperwork. But you will get, when you get the key, you will get a letter in your cabin on the first day, and it will give you the rundown. And it will have, I apologize, that it will have flow rider times, flow rider, iFlight, North Star, rock climbing, dodgems. It will have those 5 events, and it will have different days and times that they are all on. Don't hold me to this, but day 3, because I know this because I did it twice. Day 3, I want to say 3 to 4 is North Star, and you just go up and walk up and you get a go. And the reason why I know it's day 3 to 4 is because 2 cruises I organized the pub crawl, bar crawl, and I didn't go on it because I was doing that, so I missed out. And then the same with iFlight, you just turn up. Flow rider, turn up. So I hope that helped. Too much socializing. Well, you know what? You can't be angry with that. Sally Ann, hello. We won't see you when you cruise through Early Beach, but I'm happy to share the best places and things to do. I'm booked on a 4-night cruise to nowhere, and Royal sent me an email saying change of itinerary, and I was like, interesting, because we're just going to sea, and the 4 nights we're going to Early Beach. Please explain. I don't understand. So 4 days, 4-night cruise to nowhere, the casino's open, the shops are open, and people are on the ship. Now that must be day 3, we're at Early Beach, they're going to lose revenue. So it's a really interesting move. And also, if I've already paid for my cruise and it was a cruise to nowhere, I don't want to pay port taxes to Early Beach. Are people going to be paying port taxes now if they book it now? I don't know. It's a very interesting move by Royal. And there's never any rhyme or reason. Dennis, 33 days. Is it really? Oh, 32 days. There you go, Jeff. Same here. Won't test unless unwell. 4 days back from ovation. All well so far. Yeah, people have said, how can you go on all these cruises and not get COVID? Like, it's easy. Ron Hiller is on Navigator as we speak. Everyone missing you. Oh, I miss them. I will be there shortly, though. Cannot wait. I love cruising out of San Pedro, LA. I love the Navigator. Beautiful ship. Playmakers, my husband is going to be a huge fan, but I love the lime and coconut up on pool deck. Yes, please. Got to go heading to the art auction. Look at you. Have you booked Icon? Well, is it Valerie? Like I said, I'm terrible with names. Have I booked Icon? Yes, I have. I have an Ocean Time group cruise even. April 20th, 2024. And don't tell me that it's too expensive, because it's maybe $350 per person per night. It's Ocean View Cabin, but it's a brand new ship. $350 per person per night, I think, is completely fine. Would love for everyone and anyone to get on board. The more the merrier. It is so much fun cruising with people you know and don't know, but that have the same interests as you. And that is, I was going to say drinking. No. I was going to say, no. Just cruising. You're welcome. Vanessa. Just booked the 4-nighter cruise to got withdrawals coming off from November. I don't blame you. True. Didn't think of that. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know why Royal's done it. It is a tendering port, and last time they were there, it was a huge crap show. I believe they have local boats, and it just wasn't run that well. So I've heard. But I'm sure it will get better over the summer. Did you get your gratuities back for the once-a-day cabin service? No, I did speak to the hotel director, and Samjay is the most visual hotel director I've ever seen. Like, he was out every morning, afternoon, evening, like at the tender boats, at the shops, at the Diamond Lounge. Like, he was just everywhere. I saw it. It's at the pub. So that was very nice that he was out and about with the peeps. I did ask him about it, and he said that it's coming fleet wide. So it'll be interesting. Brandon, Pippa is also known as Miss Icon. I wish. Icon, so 700 nights solo. That I don't know, Jeff. There's only one way to find out. And the earlier you book, the cheaper it will be. But you're already busy. Actually, if Brad's still on here, Brad, how much was yours per night? He'll know. All right, what else do I have here? Breakfast, didn't get it once. Continental is free, and American breakfast is $8 room service fee with scrambled eggs, omelette. Hang on, where's bacon? You can't get bacon? Hash browns. Oh, bacon. Jeez, nearly had a heart attack. Oh, morning beverage. Mimosas or unlimited Bloody Marys. What is this? Oh, available at... How do you... That's interesting. Look, I love vodka. I love tomato juice. Can't do a Bloody Mary. It's bizarre. Australia are the guinea pigs for testing. Yes, we are. Got the continental breakfast. There you go. I can't... How much is that per night, Brad? 5-7. I don't know. I can't do the maths. Morning beverages. Oh, no. Yeah. Yes, busy, but my ears prick up when someone won't say cruise. I'm paying for the first 2 weeks of Icon for an ocean balcony, $3K a week. If only I could, well, not if only I could book. It was expensive, and I knew it was going to be expensive, but then the prices just kept on going up, and then it all got booked out. And yeah. Did you know that you can have beverages in your minibar? We're talking water, soft drink, and sports and energy drinks. Yeah. Nice. What else do I have here? Let's have a look. I didn't cash in my casino vouchers. Do you want to know why? That's why. 3 cents? 800? Really? I wonder if it would have been cheaper to book for 2 people now. I don't want to say sorry, but hey, it's going to be the icon of the seas. It's going to be epic. I wish I didn't ask you now, but it's going to be awesome. Laundry, you can get that on board as well. If you're on 5 nights or more, maybe over 5 nights, and if you're Diamond Plus and above, it's free. If you're Diamond, $5 off. I like to get the laundry, but let me warn you, it is a industrial commercial laundry, and my Gabby, my best friend Gabrielle, had a white shirt. She put it in and it came back grey. So if you don't want your certain delicate clothes, I wouldn't recommend putting it in. Try and decide what ship to do, either Icon, Wonder, or wait for Utopia. Please. It's okay. You ready for this? So you're not going to just go all the way over there to do one cruise, Icon. I recommend people doing back-to-back on Icon, but it's a lot of money. What I'm doing is doing Icon and then going on an Oasis class ship, because my husband's never been on one. So that's what we're doing. So when you say Icon Wonder or wait for Utopia, I personally, why not both? That's what I would do. Hi, are we really losing drink vouchers on the last day now that they reset at 5 a.m.? Great question, Scott. And I don't know. I've never tried to get drinks on, let's say it's a 10-night cruise. I've never tried to get drinks on day 11. It's 10 nights. Your drinks package is for 10 nights. It's so day 1 or 10 days. Day 1 is the day you get on board. The last sea day will be the 10th day of that cruise. On debark, I don't know what's open. I guess maybe the coffee shop. I don't drink coffee, so definitely none of the bars are open on that last day. People crying because on the very last day you could drink your 5 drinks on day 10 and then sneak another 1 or 2 or 5 after midnight, and they're getting upset over that. I don't understand. And I don't know if they could. And who wants to be hungover when getting off a ship? I know someone that did that once. It wasn't pretty. They were waiting in a line, a very long line in Fort Lauderdale, in like the big hangar. There wasn't much air. It just wasn't pretty. Which one? I want to bring that back to the Brisbane cruise ship terminal. Whether it be a lot of negative press by cruises, but people complaining about no public transport, there's nothing out there, blah, blah, blah. You go. I think people have been very spoilt with Sydney and that it's central. There is restaurants, shops galore. It's all right there. And you've got public transport. You go and cruise out of Miami, port of Miami. There's nothing. There's no shops. Like you have to park in a car park. You have to get Uber, taxi. Fort Lauderdale, same thing. It's a working port. Even New York, out of Bayo, which I'm speaking out of turn because I haven't been there. But my point is, it's not Manhattan anymore. It's out. It's over the river. Rome. Where else? I can't really remember. Harwich, Southampton. Southampton is there were shops close by. What else? San Pedro out of LA. Seattle. Seriously, I could just go on and on. That people just expect it to be like Sydney, and that's not the case. Just get over it. I don't know why people want shops or cafes at the terminal. When I go to the terminal, I want to get on board the ship. I don't want to pay money at the terminal. I've already paid money for the cruise. I want to get on board. Just me. That's all. It's just me. You only live once. I should have taken the gamble and booked it at next cruise. On board with you. Another rookie mistake. All good. Icon will be almost exclusive for families. It is one big theme park. I disagree, Scott, and this is why. Yes, it is catered to families, and they talk about the theme parks. However, they're still bringing information out. Like we don't even know all the bars and the things that come on board the ship that it's they're feeding us the information, and they're feeding that theme park, that family environment. If they did another video take on adults only or adults with, your partner, it'll be a very different narrative. And I will not have an issue with cruising on Icon. I don't think it is exclusively for families. Absolutely, families will be on board, and there's family areas, which I think is fantastic because that's where the kids will be. And so if I don't have kids, then the other areas will just be adults. It's fine. We went on Symphony in 2019, and you need to do a back-to-back because it's so big. Loved every minute of it. I totally agree. I did back-to-back on Harmony. Still didn't do everything I wanted to do. But saying that, not that I'm embarrassed to say, but I still haven't done Dodgems. And I've been on Quantum 3 times now. That's not good. You are being logical, Pippa. The people complaining are not being logical. Yes. It's all their own agenda, isn't it? Andrew, coffee and fresh orange juice. Is that what you want? I was hungover on embarkation day last cruise. Oh, Dennis, rookie mistake. That's the beauty of doing back-to-back. You can go hard. Imagine this, Scott. You're doing back-to-back, and then you have drinks after the midnight, and they took it off for the next cruise. See, you wouldn't be happy then. Jeff, yes, agree. Galveston is a long way from Houston. Yep, nothing there. Not when you get to the port. There's nothing there. I hear whining about smell. Never smell anything. Brisbane is easier than Sydney. Closer to the airport. Don't have to drive. Yes, there's a smell. Sometimes. I don't know. When I smell it, I'm like, oh, that's pretty crappy. And then that's it. I'm not going to every time I talk about the BICT. Oh, well, it was built next to that, wasn't it? Anyway, it's just me. I'm a half glass full kind of girl. Our recent transatlantic on Wonder was awesome. I love it. People drink on a cruise? Yes. They have mocktails and tomato juice. And what I missed on my last 3 cruises, I drink a lot of mineral water. And I personally can't justify buying a drinks package when I have vouchers. Saying that, Ocean Time Group Cruise, I did buy the drinks package just to be one of being in the one of the crowd. No rookie mistake. I was having fun. That's fine, but then you're hungover flying home. Yeah, Scott, I think it's a shame that Hamilton Terminal got kaput. I think it still could have been used. And how is it being redeveloped, I wonder? Like, you've got all the units there anyway. And bring on Brisbane 2032 for the Olympics. Yay! Nobody will be complaining about the BICT when Oasis class takes up residence once Lullaby is a goer. And I agree. But you know what? They still will, because they will complain that, oh, it takes so long to get on board. It's like 6,000 passengers. All right. I've got to wrap this up because I've got to go and get ready for my, I was going to say big event today. I've just got an event going on that my lovely friends have invited me to, and it was a good plan to keep Hamilton for smaller ships. Yeah, half glass full is right, more than a bottomless glass of bubbles that is always half full. Maybe I'm not a half glass kind of girl. Maybe I'm just a full. I'm a full glass. Oh, that's funny. People just love to complain. They do. Not much fun driving back to the Sunshine Coast hungover. Risk of RBT. No, you don't want to do that. Jeez Louise. Enjoy. Can't wait to April to see you. Absolutely, Jeff. I can't wait to meet you as well. We're going to have many a drink and have many a conversation. Cannot wait. And unfortunately, you're not on the Navigator Group cruise, so we'll have to make the most of April. Very good. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I apologize that I haven't put out videos as yet. And my excuse is, and I don't like excuses, but I literally have not had a day off on land. I will get around to it, and I can't wait to get back into it as well. You're welcome, Simon. All right, guys, have a great rest of, what is today? Today's Sunday. Okay, rest of your weekend. If you have not got a cruise booked, just check it out. Have a look. The prices are fantastic. I don't know. You're welcome, Julia. All right. Thanks for being on board. See you later.